got a couple diamonds. They know me by my first name.
All right, cool. I'm Stall Black, and I'm here with Grant and Johnny from Blank Range. What's up, dudes?
Hello.
Howdy.
So, I'll be opening for you guys in Richmond on July 26th at Capitol Ale House, and I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a really fun night.
Can't wait ourselves.
Yeah. So I usually like to start off with something that I think everybody can relate to, which is food on the road. I remember when I met you guys, it was I was with Matt, and we were down at South by, and we hopped in y'all's van, and actually went out to Nikki Lane's party. I remember you guys had that awesome like Yeti cooler in the van.
Oh yeah.
Is that a staple?
Yeah, it's a staple for us. We actually have a strict no food policy in it after a pretty notorious dairy and deli meat incident several years back.
What happened?
Oof.
Yeah, you just aren't changing the ice and something falls into that water and then it becomes food water and maybe the milk spills and you don't clean it quite fast enough.
Oh. It was gnarly. What was it? Taylor had milk for his tea that he was making, and it exploded in there, and it was pretty bad.
It was that like thick whole milk that's like unpasteurized, like solid milk.
Sounds good.
Oh man.
Yeah, what do you like to eat on the road?
I don't know. It's so hard. Trying not to eat fast food, but for Matt in particular is kind of obsessed with Bojangles.
Oh, okay. What are your other? What's your favorite fast food spot? Do you have like a?
I mean probably Chick-fil-A included, because that's kind of like the best. But Wendy's is always a good deal.
Okay.
What about you?
We stop at Taco Bell a lot.
Ooh.
Like, yeah.
They have good
that?
options for like vegetarians and stuff too, I guess.
There's one of the few places that has that. But John and Matt from our band kind of have a history there. It's sort of, tradition.
And we eat vegetarian at Taco Bell. I will say that.
Cool.
You feel like and we get on those long tours and a few days at Taco Bell in a row, we're like aiming for a place that has a salad bar, but try to get those leafy greens pretty often. We try to be fairly healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm always envious of people that have obviously a tour bus, mostly just for the kitchen though.
For real.
We did
smash
a
and
tour
grab after shows. Are you a pro at that yet? I mean, I don't know if our rider will be fulfilled at this show, but are you pretty pro at the smash and grab after the headliner leaves? You like snag all the snacks from their green room that they left? Oh yeah.
Definitely. I'll even do it if I'm not even playing the show. I'll just try to get in the green room.
We gotta survive out here, man.
What'd you say?
Yeah, it's tough to survive out there. You gotta take what you can get.
Definitely. So you guys are going to be opening for Nikki Lane?
Yeah, most of this month is all. I guess we filled in a few spots. We're really happy to be able to play with you in Richmond, man. It's going to be a good time, but pretty much everything else we're doing on that run is opening for Nikki Lane.
Awesome. Have you guys played with her before?
Years ago.
Yeah. One time in 2014, I think, at South by. But, known the band and seen her around for years.
Mm-hmm.
And then last weekend, we played a couple shows. It was a really good time with those guys.
That's cool. I think I went to, doesn't she have a vintage shop?
Yeah.
I think I went
High
to
class hillbilly is what it's
that.
called.
Yeah, it's expensive.
that's what most people say, but she's got a good collection, man. But
Yeah, there was some
I think
sweet
she knows
stuff
what
in
she
there.
has.
There
Yeah.
was some really sweet stuff in there. Cool.
She's truly passionate about it, which not everybody that owns a vintage store is, you know.
Yeah. I remember we threw the frisbee in her parking lot for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Getting the place
That's kind of a dangerous one. You're right there by Gallatin. Is anybody going to the road?
No, we were like kind of behind it.
Yeah, okay.
Do you guys have any games? I know seems like the other two guys have some sort of catch game in the band. I like that video. There were some pretty sweet highlights on there.
Oh yeah, man. They're cooking up some new stuff. We kind of go in phases with games on the road. We threw the frisbee around for a long time. We're playing disc golf for a little while. Go and find disc golf places.
Nice.
Go like hiking.
Yeah.
Rub some baseball gloves for a while, you know.
Ooh.
Work in phases. What is it now? I feel like we haven't been on tour in like 2 months, and it feels like forever.
Matt just bought like a travel game set that's like 8 classic games on one little board. Because we were talking about Chinese checkers the other night, and I played some Connect 4 at a bar, and it was like surprisingly fun to play Connect 4.
Yeah.
One of my favorites is I think it's called CeeLo or Bones with 3 dice.
Part of that, yeah.
We'll have to play. And
Can you gamble on that with that? You gamble with CeeLo?
Yeah, it's really
That's
fun.
how I've heard it.
It's like $1 a game.
Oh, okay.
And so if you get like, 4 or 5 guys, like each time you win, you get $3 or $4, $5. And it's really funny because it's total game of chance. There's literally no skill involved, but it seems like somebody always ends up with all the money.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hustle us?
Yeah. Totally.
I mean,
there's no way to know how to play it.
I mean, I guess the only thing that you could do is know when to stop, before you're out of money.
Oh yeah, that takes skill.
That's my skill at the casinos. Not all members of this band have that skill.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, what do you guys have planned, like release-wise? Are you working on new records, or are you still supporting the last record?
Yeah, Maroons with the Treasure was the last one. We're out. We have a record done, and we're probably going to put it out in October. We're kind of figuring out music videos and stuff right now, and getting that all together. But hopefully starting a release plan here fairly soon.
Cool. I really like the video for opening band.
Yeah. Are you a big Carl Sagan Cosmos fan? Do you know about that documentary?
I actually been watching the new one.
Oh yeah, that's great.
But yeah, I need to go back and watch the old one because I really love the new one.
It's worthwhile to see all of them. Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson does a great job on the new one, but the old 1980 Cosmos is so classic. I mean, it's like really inspiring information and beautifully stated, but the production value is so good. Oh man, the production is so good on that. Like the best 80s production. It's so good.
Yeah, that's awesome. So that's what the video was inspired by?
There's some nods to, I mean, loosely. We just dressed Matt up like Carl Sagan, really. We kind of all did our version of Carl Sagan for that one.
Really enjoyed that.
Our buddy Cody Duncombe directed, filmed, edited. He does a really good job. He's got a really good eye for the shots, and Grant helped envision a lot of those shots as well.
Awesome. I like the coloring in the video.
Yeah, he's
that old
great editing. I like his style.
Did he use film or was it all digital?
It was digital. He's just a, he has a deft hand when it comes to shooting and editing. He's
Yeah. That's
pretty
awesome.
wild, man.
So how do you guys, typically write together, or is there more of, what kind of responsibilities do you guys have individually, or like what do you usually bring to the table?
Most songs. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, probably going to say exactly what Grant was going to say, but we typically will write like the basis of a song on our own, like the melody, the chord structure, and then sometimes I'll bring that, or like me and Grant will have a session where we show those songs to each other and give little suggestions before we take them to the band.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll write the arrangement all together. Maybe have a couple ideas, but very much dig in on the arrangement and cut parts or add parts if they're needed then.
Cool. So mostly it's you two that are writing the lyrics, and then the other two dudes help more with the full arrangement.
Yeah, Taylor's been bringing some songs to the table lately. The last couple of years, he's got one on the last record, and there'll be a couple on the new one. And then Matt will come in clutch with my lyrics every once in a while. He'll have a line or two, for sure.
Cool. Where did you guys record the new record?
Greenbrier, Tennessee. We set up in, Matt was living up at a friend's sort of empty house, kind of outside of town. So we just set up a studio. We're lucky enough to have some microphones from Shure that sounded really good, and just an interface. Our buddy Troy engineered it.
Very cool. Are you guys going to be working with 30 Tigers on this record as well?
We'll find out.
Yeah. Being discussed at the moment.
I don't really understand. So 30 Tigers isn't like a record label, but they kind of are, right? So
yeah, it's like they have many of the services of a record label. Like there's radio people there. There's people to help the project along. And they provide you with some money. But technically we have our own label, Sturdy Girls, and they distribute the record.
cool.
Yeah, so it's like kind of a good system, especially for artists, because they don't own it forever, and they, are very fair.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys all live in Nashville currently?
Yes. Yes.
So who are maybe like you guys can just list some of your favorite like new artists, or like people that are currently releasing music that maybe like inspires you guys in a way?
From Nashville or worldwide?
From Nashville, or just in the sort of Americana vein of music. Okay. Or not, anything really.
My boss, who's also a good friend of ours, he owns Duke's in Nashville, but he's been one of my favorite songwriters in town since I moved here. He's got a new project called Country Westerns that secretly put out a single. It's on Spotify, but they're really good. I'm looking forward to more of that coming out, and I just like when he's playing music.
Awesome.
Man, this isn't not local to Nashville, but good friends of ours, and they just put out a record yesterday, that band Valley Queen from Los Angeles, and they're so good. I was listening to it just before we got on the phone. It's really
good. Check them out.
Yeah.
Valley Queen?
Valley Queen, yeah.
Cool. Right on. So you guys have been open for a lot of pretty awesome people. Seems like you're trying to sort of, I remember talking to you guys at South by, and we were just talking about how making the segue from, sorry for like the pun, but you have a song called Opening Band as well. And So, like, how are you guys sort of navigating between opening for like really big bands and then also having off nights or like trying to tour on your own? Like, what's been your strategy lately, I guess?
I think that our strategy is still opening at this point, and we've been trying to be over the years learned a lot about being really proactive about getting people back to shows, essentially begging them to sign our email list and follow us on Instagram and go on Facebook, because like if people don't know when we're coming back, then what's the point in going there in the first place?
Yeah. Definitely.
So we try to be really proactive about that, so then when we are headlining, people will know. Because like in Nashville, I've often missed shows that I would have liked to see just because I didn't really know that it was happening. We're still working on figuring out the headlining thing. Hopefully in the fall we'll be doing some of that and more of that in the spring after this record's had a little bit of a chance to get out into the world. But yeah, it's a weird thing to navigate.
Yeah, definitely. So maybe like last question, where's been one of your favorite places that you've played over the past year or two?
Grant?
I mean, I really get into the scenery of maybe in between the cities. The tour we were on this spring, we were opening for Margot Price, and it was out west, like February and March. It was fairly treacherous drives, but like beautiful, snowy mountains. But a lot of the theaters we played on that tour were a lot of fun. Awesome. Seattle, we played at Neptune Theater, I think. And then in Portland, that spot was really cool. What was that called? It was in an old school gymnasium that they've like made into or school auditorium that they've made into a venue. Can't remember.
I don't remember the name right now.
Yeah, that place was cool.
We also got hooked up with a house show from our buds and future birds. Are very nice about spreading our name around people that are asking about music, and they have some friends in Petaluma that are now our friends that put us up at a house to play at and charged for tickets and just gave us the whole door. It was a really nice community of people to get in touch with, like some real music fans. So that was a cool thing to get to do, and like love to do more of that, where it's you know, connecting with people that are like already engaged in music.
Yeah, I love house shows. Like,
yeah, it can be really cool, you know.
It's hard to beat a really good house show. You know, it's so intimate.
You get to play a lot of this when you're traveling? Do you know about the house show circuit? I feel like it's sort of elusive. Like some people are just so good at stringing together a bunch of house shows in different cities.
Yeah, I've played a good amount actually. I played a house show in Austin during South by that was really fun. I actually played two house shows. There was a really awesome house show scene for a while in Richmond, and I guess there probably still is. I just am not as involved in it anymore. But yeah, Richmond's kind of been known to have a good amount of house shows.
Yeah.
And I'm planning a tour out to like New Mexico and back through Texas.
Yeah.
This fall, and we're hoping to play some house shows along that.
That's cool.
How's that going? Are you booking that?
Yeah. Me and one of my friends, Clay England, we're both gonna go. We're both gonna play solo, and we're gonna both be in my van and like kind of do like van lifestyle. We're just gonna put some cots in the back and like just gonna be like an odyssey.
That sounds awesome.
But we're both turning 30 right around when we're gonna be on the road. So
That'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Welcome.
For your day. Yeah.
I really want to do that sometime. Like, I have a dream right now of having a truck that is built out in the back with like a bed, and then like, if Grant will go with me, maybe we can go and do something similar.
Oh man.
Yeah. We were just we went to route it, and we just, we were like, let's not drive more than like 4 hours. So we have a lot of like smaller towns, and we've worked up so we have long sets, so we can do like, barbecue places or like breweries or like, not typical venues. Because, especially just because it's going to be the first time either of us are playing in some of these places, it's like, we're not going to pull anybody out. So we're trying to play places that kind of already have like a built-in crowd or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fun. And then, in places where we have been and do know people, we'll play like venues. But it should be fun. I've never been out for longer than like 2 weeks. So
man.
40 days.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to it.
It's fun, man. I feel like week 3, you like forget about your life before.
Yeah, most of the time we go out for like 10 days, and I always feel like on like day 9 or 10, I'm like, man, I could just keep going. We should just keep going.
Yeah.
Because it's always shitty when you come back and you're like, well, what do I do now?
You bang it to Bedford, man. When you're almost home, you say nah, and you drive straight to New York City. That's what you do. Yeah.
So, well, thanks for doing this, guys, and I'm hoping that we're pushing real hard over here, so I'm hoping that we're gonna have a really fun night.
Oh yes, please help. It's gonna be fun.
I think we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. So much fun. Thank you for doing this. Thanks for getting outside the box, brother.
Yeah.
Justin, I have listened to this. I didn't put this together that this was you for such a long time. I've listened to a bunch of these interviews before. You put them
really?
on. Yeah, like I checked out the Daniel Romano one. I'm like a super fan of his, and I checked that out before. Several other people, but that's cool.
Yeah, I did one with David Bazan. I think that was the first one.
Yeah.
And then John Moreland and Daniel Romano. So, yeah, it's cool. It's really easy. I just have this app on my phone and it lets me take calls. And so I've kind of used it as an excuse to get to know people that that I'm opening for.
Sure. That's cool, man.
And then Broadberry asked if I would do one for you guys, so I thought it's kind of a cool thing.
Definitely.
But all right, well, I hope you guys have safe travels and everything, and looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Yeah, sounds good, man. Likewise.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
let us know if you need anything on our end, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'm not sure of anything right now, but it'll be fun.
Cool.
All right. Well, take it easy and have a good weekend.
Yeah, see you, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. Peace, dude.
Peace.
We're all just playing in the open and playing.